Só vamos, Marão, pra cima deles, meu cowboy. Tá sem áudio? Tá não, pô. Aqui eu tava vendo, passei na live de um mano aqui agora. Eu fui lá dar um salve na live dele antes de começar a minha. Sempre dá uma força pra nós também, né? Dá uma fortalecida pra ele lá. Deixa eu só compartilhar aqui só. Aí, ó. Bora. Oi, filho. Aí que eu tô indo aí. Pega isso. Ah, não, graças a Deus deu uma acalmada esse frio, né? Vou te falar pra você, quem merece um frio desse o tempo todo também é quem merece. E aí, Carlinhos, fala comigo, meu consagrado. Só de boa, Carlinhos? Como é que tá, Carlinhos? Bom demais. Essa palavra. Ah, você anda torcer Palmeiras. Sai fora, pô. Torcer pra Palmeiras nada não. Torcer mesmo pra eles tomar uma piaba do Chelsea hoje.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the ball's come loose here. And here's Cantona.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Maradona. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nesta. Maradona. Decent hit!
Well, Peter, this is certainly a man who can make all the difference.
King Eric, surely one of the greatest ever to grace the English game. And you've got to say that alongside his class, he brought about a bit of a tactical revolution too.
Yeah, in an age where everything was fast and down the sides, Well, his nous and drive encouraged his team to play through the middle with great success.
Pelo amor de Deus, só até o Davi jogando aí no meio, cara.
Back then, I think his qualities were pretty.
He's had a hit. And the whistle.
Salve, garoto, aí quem passa?
Short changes him with that pass. Interesting ball. Maradona. Messi. Corinthians still without a single shot on target. Deco. That has not gone well. Tries a shot! Goal! Corinthians!
Bora, rapaziada. Você é louco, hein? Tá dando só o cara no jogo, hein?
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Forwards and with intent. And it's
Maradona jogando aí no meio só.
Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Neymar.
Ah, vai sim.
Can he get away here?
Boa, man. E aí, Rambo Skill? Como é que tá, Rambo?
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Corinthians are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Maradona really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
De boa. Boa bola, like aí. Valeu, valeu. Hello.
Oh no, this does not look good. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? And has another go!
Boa seguida.
And the
boa,
keeper
Renatão.
Superbly there.
Yeah, he was well.
E aí, meu mano, como é que tá? Só de boa?
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. Nedved. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Ronaldinho. Half-time getting close now. Gets a good foot in there. Cantona. Neymar.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's the hit! Oh, another save.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Neymar. Neymar. He's found a way through. Has a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Cantona. Cantona! And we've reached half-time. reflections on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Corinthians ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
E aí, Rambo? Foi mal, rapaziada. Tava multado, mano. Não, aí, se pá, nós joga, cara. De boa, mano. Joguei com inscrito ontem, mano. Joguei com inscrito ontem. Mas se quiser, nós joga hoje também, mano. Vai ter que arrumar um dia pra nós jogar com inscrito, tipo uma quarta-feira, tá ligado? Que é de atualização. Aí, mas...
And the second half gets underway. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Cantona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cantona!
Que isso, mano.
It's a goal!
Ah, sim. Não, fica trancado. Porra, mas qualquer coisa que quiser brincar, nós brinca, mano.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him.
Eu não.
Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the...
There's a quick free kick, and here's Cantona. And he's being shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good take in a good area. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Pelo amor de Deus, mano.
Messi
O Davi tá parecendo um cachorrinho adestrado nessa porra desse meio aí.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Aí, mano, cara chato, mano.
Internacional are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
There's the shot! It's run loose, and he's following up! Oh, the ball's run loose here. So we've reached the hour mark. Davids. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Davids. And it's Deco. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Real chance!
Pelo chato também, mano.
Vieira. Messi. And no, he's seen through all of that. Cantona, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Tá, vai sim.
And here's Cantona. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cantona. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Played out to the left flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's Ronaldinho!
Vamos, Ronaldinho.
Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better.
Ah, que isso, pô, larga a mão.
Really is quite fabulous.
Eu ia apanhar.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely
Não é
moment.
nada, pô.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Corinthians go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Baggio goes steaming forward. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Owen. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Oh, shooting chance!
Vamos, Suárez.
Yes!
Vamos, brabo.
And the lead is extended still further. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldinho. And they can counter here. And it's Luis Suarez into the last 5 minutes. And it's Deco. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Platini. Now it's Haaland. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, what a mistake! He has found the way. Can he put it away?
Entendi. Vai querer batata isso? Hã? É.
Nada, mano. Apanhar nada, você é louco. Mano, assim, igual esse dia, ontem. Os meninos entrou aí, pá, vamos fazer um amistoso. Falei, bora. Os meninos jogou, mano. Falei, mano, leva isso aqui com uma diversão, mano.
Messi.
Não vou levar isso como uma série não, mano. Um amistoso aqui, a gente joga pra brincar. Eu não gosto muito de jogar amistoso, mas algumas coisas que eu já escutei, aí eu não curto, mano. Porque você joga amistoso com o cara, às vezes você ri aqui na brincadeira, mas aí o cara apela e não gosta. Já passei por isso já. Mas daí a gente chega aqui, quer brincar, vamos jogar amistoso? Vamos jogar, mano. Tem papel? Tem papel? É que a língua Matheus não tem? Ele tá aberto ainda? Vamos lá ver rapidinho. Tem alguma coisa aí?
Do quê? Do quê?
Ai, não sei. Onde tá minha carteira?
Aí.
Aonde?
Aí sim.
Achei.
Mas você vai comprar por quê? Você não tem
Eu na conta, eu vou comprar. Pelo menos pra quatro lá. 40 e tudo. Já vai faltar ainda pra pagar a internet. Pega, rapaziada, rapidinho. Só vou correr aqui rapidinho pra ver se tem um papel toalha aqui e já volto. É 2 minutos aqui na esquina.
dorme, não. Tá fazendo? Davi, não dorme, não. Davi! Oi. Ah, tá. Não. Tá bom? Tá.
Será que o dono não tá ligando? Será que o dono lá tá ligando? Eu vim pegar? Tá bom. Oi. Bora, vamos ver. Boa noite, negão. E aí, Faelzinho? Como é que tá, Faelzinho? Só o ouro? Tá de boa? Bom demais, Leque. Opa, aí sim. Hoje é dia, hein? Hoje é dia de secar as pepas. Ó, Mirassol, velho.
O Messi é melhor.
Quem que é melhor? Quem que é melhor? Já vim pra casa. Respeita, rapaz. Cristiano Ronaldo, rapaz. Ixi. Rapaz do céu. O negócio aqui vai ser meio insano aqui nos cruzamentos, hein? Se consigo marcar esse meio campo dele aqui. Tá bom.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
He's looking for the runner here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Costa Corta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Luis Suarez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Only through the middle. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Vitinha. Vitinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Ninguém conhecia o Vitinha.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Suarez. He's had a hit! Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
E aí, Rogerão? Boa noite, só bola, Rogerão.
Do something to prevent a goal then.
And so we have the first set piece of the game. Messi ready to try one. Messi!
Pegou bem no chip do corno. Cuida que o bagulho é louco, Rogerão.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Header! Oh, the keeper's done very, very well to deny him. And now they can spring out of defence. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Saka. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have...
Messi! Saka. That's Beckham. Now it's Darwin. He's picked his way. Nunez!
Vai na caixa. Cuida que o bagulho é louco, né, Rogerão?
Doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pode estrala.
Beckham standing over it.
Ó o bravo.
Beckham plays it short. Bumps him off it and wins back. He's tried one!
Ali show, ó. Ali show.
Messi. Rodri. Done delicately. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. He's in plenty of space here. Ernest. Now it's finished. Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Tá dando uns atrasados de comando pra caralho, mano.
Alexander-Arnold. He's found a way through. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did.
Olha como é que tá demorando pra bola chegar, mano.
Saka.
Tá dando tempo do jogador do cara chegar na bola, mano.
Rodri. Here's Vitinha. He could be in here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And here's Nunez. Messi. And he's got
Ó,
the
o
beating
Messi.
of his man.
Messi do cara passando no meio de 3 zagueiros meu.
Vinicius Junior. Ernest.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Meu Deus, que isso,
Well,
mano?
it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Olha isso, mano.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Floated through.
Meu Deus do céu.
And the
É
assistant
horrível
referee
esse jogo
rightly gives
mesmo,
him
mano.
offside.
Pelo amor de Deus. Esse jogo é complicado.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Deco.
Aí,
A mixture of
olha o
good
Deco, mano.
defending
Tá
and
demorando 3
indecisive
horas, 3
passing.
dias
No progress.
pra dar a
Oh,
resposta.
he's onto this. Nunez!
Esse, calma. Tá
Good
muito
run, lovely
apavorado.
take,
Tá
but
jogando
that is
muito
where it
rápido.
stopped.
The timing of the pass and run
O cara tá
was
com medo de eu chegar
exquisite.
na bola. Olha, a bola cai no pé do Deco. Parece que ele não sabe o que faz, mano, com a bola, cara. Aí.
Well, there it is, half
Não,
time.
Jean,
Not a bad one
rapaz,
by
você é
any
louco,
means.
moço.
And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game
Olha, Deco, não
remains
tô te entendendo você não, pai.
the midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first
Tem que
half.
colocar aquele
I
chute
hope
ascendente nele.
that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Corinthians
Vou
head
colocar
to the
depois.
dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out.
Bom, o Bruxo tem que ser titular, né, mano? Vamos deixar o Bruxo no banco. Aí.
Pedimos sua colaboração com o nosso programa beneficente Chance no Futebol.
O Bruxo, ontem teve partida que o Bruxo salvou nós, meteu 4
Substituição
gols.
em andamento.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And he's intervened well there. Saka.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's neat.
Me ajuda a te ajudar, mano. Pelo amor de Deus, mano.
Corinthians different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system...
Vitinha! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Alexander-Arnold kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Ronaldinho.
Aí o Messi pediu.
Fiddles it through.
Eu
Saka.
vou te mandar lá pra fora.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Owen. Pedri. Oh, super find. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He is through here. And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then.
Ah, mano. Eu... Não, tô não, Fael. Tô soltando o botão de correr, ué.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Bastoni. Saka. Corinthians perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And here's Messi. And here's Owen. Nice interception, well timed. Vitinha played with finesse.
Meu Deus do céu.
Delightful ball. And that is expertly dealt
Bem, hein,
with.
bichão?
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Owen. Luis Suarez. Saka. Serginho. Beckham.
Aí, triangão.
Wide and looking to get
Pô,
onto
vai
this. Messi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that
Big chance! He's got a goal!
Aí não tem como, né? Aí é só aquela brecha esperando o cara errar.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Corinthians are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. Alexander-Arnold really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go
Céu.
again. And it's Luis Suarez. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, good-looking ball. Luis Suarez. Pressure coming in from all directions. He's going for goal!
Ah, mas meu time tá muito lento, Fael. O time tá amarrado, mano. Tá pesado, meu time. Não tô conseguindo correr, meu time não tá correndo. Essa porra tá 100 de aceleração, não tá correndo. Vou colocar esse nome aqui. E ele sai muito na cobertura. No segundo tempo acho que dá pra colocar isso. Acabou.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 11. Camisa 10. Camisa 17.
Oxi,
Corinthians
mas como assim, gente?
on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Esse cara é monstro demais jogando essa porra desse
Mbappé.
jogo, né?
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning.
Eu selecionei a seta, apertei o botão pra ele.
On the end of this.
camisa 24.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
Oh, what a climb!
Ah, que isso, Marquinhos?
Yes, it's there!
Olha o cara que subiu com o Marquinhos e ganhou de cabeça, mano.
Square again.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay.
Olha
that
isso,
favor.
cara.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
É pro cara ficar indignado? Não é, mano. Ah, vai se foder, Konami.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Olha aí, tá vendo, mano? Meu time tá pesado, cara.
Mbappé. A searching ball that into space. Dink
O
through.
cara jogando com essa porra de assistência. Ele tá com essa porra de assistência ligada, mano.
Played in deep.
Ai, sobe de novo com ele.
This
Olha.
time, surely. It's
Tá vendo?
loose and there's a race for the ball. The last act of a game,
Não
which they
pode,
chased
cara.
to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they
Meu
were
Deus do
close to
céu, vai se
snatching
fuder
it.
com esse jogo, mano.
So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in.
Temos o prazer de informar.
Meu Deus do céu. Você tá é louco. Olha isso aqui, cara. Meu Deus do céu. Noventa e dois de salto, 91 de cabeceio. Aí o cara não consegue subir com o jogador. Brinca não.
Mãe, eu me deixo na comida, mas eu já vou fazer. Então termina de comer. Eu vou comer batata. Eu terminei de comer a batata, eu posso comer a batata?
Ó, Marlon Freitas. Paulinho. Esse Paulinho aí é bom brasileirão, hein, ó. Meu time do Brasileirão. Paulinho aqui é aceitável, mano. Thiago Silva também. Nossa, também. Dezesseis. Ah, vai lá fora. Para. Ah, então tô louca. Para. Apagar não?
Tá vendo lá a porta pra mim?
Tá aberto, mano. Ela não quer sair lá fora, não. Nossa, ali, bom. Os poucos que eu tenho.
Como você vai?
Não sei, eu tenho que dar um jeito nessa zaga minha aqui mesmo, mano. Não adianta um puta de um ataque, minha zaga é uma mãe. E o zagueiro que eu tenho é tudo destruidor, mano. Nossa, vocês é foda jogar com zagueiro destruidor, mano. Porque Van Dijk lá, né, mano? Porque Van Dijk lá é foda, né? Isso, vim.
Lá, lá. Jogando.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. And it's Luis Suarez. Now, there's the shot! He's delivered all right!
Um jogo fica pesado, outro jogo já vem melhor.
It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Sao Paulo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Now the finish! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
It's Luis Suarez!
Aí, ó, olha esse gol também, mano. Olha que sacanagem. Só vai pra devolver o gol.
Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Owen was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, good ball, shots. Messi!
Nossa,
Oh, just wide.
That's just
Oh,
plain unlucky.
yes.
There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival. And he's being shifted off it. Deco. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He can run onto that. Now it's Owen. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable man. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nossa, aqui ele não ia fazer, né? Achei que ia tomar o gol de novo.
Beckenbauer gets it away.
Ah, é sério isso, mano.
And here's Ronaldinho. Luis Suarez, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Owen. And Owen! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? And another try.
Vamos!
And yes, it's
Vamos,
there.
Mares.
Two to the good. They have breathing space. That's no fluke. It's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Corinthians go 2 up and into a position of real strength. He's got the shot away! Messi. Chance here to counter. Deco. And it's Owen. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Suarez. Messi. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Might be danger here. And he's in. Can he finish? And that has been cleared. And it's Ronaldinho. He's got to be in here. Great hit. They've scored.
Vai se fuder, mano. Mano, meu Deus, cara, como o time fica...
One sweeping move.
Nossa, mano, fica
Executed
perdido,
with
cara,
deadly
em campo pra
efficiency.
marcar,
When
velho.
you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Aos 37 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 10, Ronaldinho.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
That looks a good ball through. Now it's Mbappe. Great chance! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Gol marcado para o São Paulo.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal
Olha o
coming?
passe
They're
do
such
Van
an
Dijk.
entertaining watch.
Mano,
Now it's
olha o passe do Van
Mbappe.
Dijk.
He's found a way through. There's the hit. Goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Aos 42 minutos do
Olha o
primeiro
passe do
tempo,
cara,
pelo
mano.
jogador, camisa 10, Ronaldinho.
Ah, abre minha bolsa aí.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Foi.
Camisa 6,
Agora bem.
Ai,
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
camisa
So we
6.
have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Não,
Something
pirata
they've been
mim, não,
threatening to
pirata.
do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nicely aimed pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Now this could be it. Luis Suarez! He's got a goal! Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes him what he is.
Não, é que você já tava lá para resguardar, foi do Dia das Mães. Aí como sobrou, aí ele estava lá. Aí eu fiz, tava eu e o Fabinho. Aí o Fabinho já pegou para ele, pegou uns 3 para ele.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely.
Ah, Ronaldinho faz o gol, mano.
Right on half-time. Well, I think we're all recovering from those last frantic moments which so nearly changed the whole outcome. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up.
Tem negócio que tira talvez uma jogou fora?
Não, tem cima do jogador.
Substituição em andamento.
So it's back to business. And here's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Corinthians come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now it's Owen. He's cut it out. Cafu. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And Messi! It's loose now and they won't get it back. Khan herring after the ball here. Sao Paulo look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not waiting.
And the shot!
Ah, vai tomar no cu, cara.
Dependability
Mano, vai se foder, mano. O cara lá no meio é o passe que ele deu, mano.
Dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Olha o passe que esse desgraçado deu, cara.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Sao Paulo get themselves into the lead. Vieira. Owen. Owen going face-to-face with his great rival. Well read, nice interception. Corinthians needing a change of fortune here. Oh, important interception. Messi. And it's Ronaldinho. And Deco. And here's Owen.
Não, chuta com a direita.
Great position here. Hits one.
Só olha que chute horrível.
That is certainly not what he had in mind.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Works it forward. 60 minutes played. It's Ronald. It's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Sao Paulo take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Owen. Real chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi. Corinthians perhaps contemplating their next change here. Vieira. Messi. Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Não, é no ruim, mano. Meu Deus, o cara tá atrás, velho. Qual que é o sentido desse jogo dar um passe assim, mano?
Luis Suarez. And here's Ronaldinho.
E aí, Papangu?
Flagged offside.
Caralho, mano. Que bosta de jogo, velho. Como é que consegue jogar tão mal assim, mano?
Oh, there's a probing ball. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Nossa, é só triângulo, velho.
Vinicius Junior. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Ronaldinho. No, that's been intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Owen. Kante has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Owen. Luis Suarez! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equalizer.
É mais fácil eu tomar o sétimo aqui do que eu fazer o quinto.
Messi.
Ela não chega, velho.
Vieira. Mbappé.
Ah, tá. Ah, então
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi. Ronaldinho. Oh, shooting chance!
Ah, vai se fuder, mano. Vai tomar no cu desse jogo, mano. Olha o chute do Ronaldinho, mano. A bola caiu na perna direita, velho. Meu Deus, mano. Esse jogo é sem consciência, tem hora, mano. Pelo amor de Deus, velho.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 11.
Beckenbauer.
Camisa 22.
The final 5 minutes.
Camisa 18.
That's Vieira.
Camisa 9.
Corinthians finding their passes. Pedri.
Camisa 8.
Vieira, who set up one goal so far.
Camisa 21. Teremos uma
Vieira
substituição.
cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Bellingham.
Ih, você só fez os gols entregados.
Communication
Mas
breakdown
tá
there, it
ganhando que
seems.
entregou os gols, deu os gols pra você.
Koundé. Ronaldinho. So that's it.
Mas deu
It is all
3,
over.
deu a maioria dos gols
Well,
pro
what
cara
a
fazer,
game.
mano.
Unpredictable to the
Meu
very
Deus,
end.
velho. Que
Momentum
isso,
shifting
mano.
this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Lamentamos informar que temos
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about...
Aí você tem um cara aqui, o cara tem um passe 94. O cara não consegue dar um passe ali, no pé do jogador. Passe de primeira, passe na medida, tem tudo. Não consegue dar um passe. Ah, Van Dijk, você, tio, você vai caçar um rumo. Filha da puta. Tá, jogador. Que palhaçada é essa aí que eu tô escutando? Não é nem pra você entrar nisso aí. Tá o pack do Van Dijk ali ainda? Ou já saiu? Já saiu, né? Ah, tá aqui, ó. É foda, né? É tão sortudo que às vezes é perigoso rodar sem moeda aqui. E viu o outro ainda. Mas esse aqui ia ser top, viesse. Assim. Tô sem moedinha, rapaziada. Vai dar risco em 200 moedas ali, quem sabe? A vida só vive uma só, né? Papangu. É só os porcos, né? Eu fiz só 1 hora e pouco de live só ainda.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Luis Suarez. Well, that looks a good ball through. Vinicius Junior. Chance!
Bom.
It's there!
Joga, Vini.
Well, once more, it's him. And we
Bola
can't be
malvadeza.
surprised because his
Enquanto eu
instinct for
curtindo.
doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Vinicius Junior, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Suarez, Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nakata. Now that's well seen too. Vinicius Junior.
Ah, se eu não pego essa na frente do gol.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Nakata. Nakata looking to penetrate. Shot a goal! It's in! They're level! Level in
Esses gols,
truth!
velho.
Well,
Pelo
going
amor de
behind
Deus,
has
olha os
simply
gols.
triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Ai, mano, não sei o que acontece que você ouvir errado, não, mano. Claro que eu ouvi errado. Pô, o cara tá monstro no time e do nada ele morre, mano.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Great hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
É.
Mbappe. Odo. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great ball, and he's in here. Decent
Vamos,
hit!
Vini. Vamos, Vini.
Goal! Corinthians! And they get themselves in front!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Oh.
Corinthians get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, can he get onto this? Adams gets over and intercepts. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Baggio. Baggio goes on a charge down the left. That's a sharp pass. Vinicius Junior. Messi. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez. And the shot!
Vamos,
No
Suárez.
mistake! And
Bora.
again,
Vamos,
they
bravo.
simply do not know what has hit them.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Corinthians take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception.
Eu tinha cancelado, foi.
Nakata. Messi. Now it's Deco. And that is expertly dealt with. Saliba cuts it out, and the keeper's got it again. Gets his pass away. He's picked his way through. Keeper sees it all the way. Ronaldinho. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Ronaldinho. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the pass is intercepted. Vinicius Junior. And it's Drogba. There they go, hunting in packs. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Roberto Baggio. That's a good run down the left. What a throw in. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Drogba. That has been slung wide. Now it's Beckham. Shapes to shoot! That has been knocked clear, and the counter is on. Messi. Vinicius Junior. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And the half-time whistle goes.
Corinthians are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Sei que ia ficar meio.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Ia ficar ruim honesto ali.
Substituição em andamento.
And we're underway again. Otto gets into some space, and that's been well dealt with. Costa Curta. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And they're quick to get it back. And the shot's on here. And the shot!
Nossa, mano, puta que pariu. Como que pode, mano? A bola sobrar tanto pra chegar desse jeito, velho.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Deco. Now it's Luis Suarez. Vinicius Junior. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe. Now Odo. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Mbappe! And he's managed to get free. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. Ronaldinho. And now the breakaway. And here's Drogba. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Deco.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Rangers showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible Vinicius Junior! It's run loose.
O
Who's
Deco,
gonna
mano.
get there?
Deco foi atrás do jogador e depois ainda, velho.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Corinthians clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Suarez. Adriano looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Drogba. Oh, and he's through the middle. Just the keeper to beat.
Yeah, mano.
Showing good feet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Respira, porque senão você infarta com esse jogo, né?
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
And we have our very first corner.
Camisa 22. Deco. Camisa 21. Camisa 9. Camisa 3. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 8. Camisa 7. Camisa 18. Camisa 15. Camisa 6.
Vamos, fi.
Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Marquinhos, not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. Odo.
Rapaz, que é
Mbappe
trilhando o tempo
is
todo
wide
desse
and
cara
looking to
aqui
get onto
também, mano.
this.
É
And
escrito
it's
também.
hoisted clear.
Rangers really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pedri. Cantona. Played back to the goalkeeper. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
pegar. Aí você vai, aí você ameaça e não
The idea
vai,
was a
mano.
good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Porra, pra tocar a porra da
Adriano,
bola.
and here's a chance.
Por que
That's
ele
what you call
demorou pra tocar a
inspired
porra da
goalkeeping.
bola, rapaziada?
Adriano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Foot in. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Corinthians definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle.
Deve ter começado o jogo dos porcos, né? Duas horas. Fazer pelo menos 2 horinhas aqui, né?
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. De Jong. Good read, needed to be. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Deco. That looks a good ball through. Ronaldinho. In towards the back stick.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Cruyff. De Jong. Mbappe. Corinthians are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Mbappe! He won't be happy with that one. Rummenigge. Deco. Nice ball, and he's in here. Oh, that is Mbappe! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Sao Paulo really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Well read, nice interception. And here's it's Ronaldinho! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corinthians with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. Has a go! That's going to go a long way. And the counter is on. Rummenigge. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! That's a half-decent try.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
And it's Luis Suarez. Sao Paulo trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Oh, that's clever. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Ronaldinho. And here's Suarez. De Jong is always looking to break lines. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ronaldinho wins the duel this time. Messi. And Deco! Good hit, kept the
Esse
keeper
cachorro
honest.
também, ela tá de sacanagem também, esse cara aí também já, hein?
And it's Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rummenigge. Bellingham. Quality ball. Deco. Rummenigge. And it's Deco. Now Saliba. Koundé. And we hit half-time.
Sai cair fora agora pra você aprender. Antecipações que ela quer ficar.
More impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Aí, Cazuia.
Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Ah, Cazuia, como sempre, né?
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, such a clever touch. Real chance!
A bola pegou no cara,
The
mano.
outcome could so easily have been different.
De lei, né, Kazuya? Aí, no que a bola tem que passar do filho da puta do Messi, não passa. Oh, jogo.
Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Ronaldinho. Picked out brilliantly.
Não precisava nem do pause.
De Jong. De Jong takes control of it and he's on the move. He's making a real surge on the left. And he was quick to react. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Luis Suarez. Aimed beyond the defence. He's had a shot!
Come on.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It
No,
didn't
mas
quite
de
come
boa,
off on
pô.
this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Ah, mano, Kazuya, mano, eu vou falar, onde eu tava falando com os caras, mano, assim, eu não vou, tipo assim, vamos dar importância pro jogo, jogar bem, ganhar a partida, mas, mano, vamos, assim, acho que vou estar mais na live com a galera, entendeu? Interagir com o pessoal, é um negócio da hora, sabe?
And it's Luis Suarez. Deco. And here's Suarez. Big chance! Quarter of an hour into the second half. And he's had it nicked away. He's gone forward. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Ron, can he finish?
Acho que vou levar pro Soares, mano. O Soares estava correndo pra fazer a porra do gol.
The passers will always have an
É
option
que a
with
gente quer
him.
ganhar, mano. Eu não sei pra você não. Ganhar, isso é bom
And
demais,
he's
ganhar.
managed to gift it back. Van Dijk, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, what a mistake! And the ball's a good one here. And the shot!
Vamos,
He
caralho.
scores!
Vamos, Kazuya.
Corinthians clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was
É
recovered.
isso mesmo, mano. Assim,
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't
porque,
deny that
mano,
it's a
você
blow,
não quer
but
ganhar,
this
quer,
game is
mano.
far from unsalvageable.
Mas sempre tem um momento, tipo assim, você vai acertar
Sergio, what are you
um...
thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Has a shot!
Vai acertar.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed
Sim,
to deal
pô.
with that.
Corinthians have their second corner now. Up for a header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bellingham. Some resolute defending there. It's
Oh,
gone
very
out for a
good.
throw-in.
É, mas a gente nunca vai ganhar sempre, mano.
Nesta. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe.
Sao Paulo showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again. Can he put it away?
Ah, olha esse gol, mano.
It's there. And the lead
Mano,
lost.
olha esse
No
gol,
time
cara.
at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favors
Olha
the brave,
esse
and
gol,
we've just seen
cara.
an example. This team has real personality and character.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Sao Paulo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Que foi falta onde, gente?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Peguei caso, coisa bem. Aí virar pra 7 assim, que é foda. Eu perdi uma partida aqui também, eu tava ganhando, tomei a virada e não consegui reverter.
Camisa 20.
Eu tô jogando um contra-ataque rápido, pô.
Pelo jogador, camisa 18. Substituição em andamento.
Oh, he's really drilled it.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Foda que eu tô jogando um contra-ataque rápido, mano.
Corinthians have got it back and they'll have another go. De Jong, he can run onto that. Look at the space here. Oh, well played.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That has not gone well.
Se isso não é falta, eu sou ok, então.
That has been knocked clear.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last free.
Tem posse de bola em contra-ataque rápido.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, it's not getting there. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Owen. Bobs him off it and wins back the ball. And that is as far as it goes. So it does end all square. Inspiration.
Ah, mas eu não sei o que acontece, mano. Eu não sei o que acontece, não. O meu time não pressiona, mano.
Ronaldinho voted man of the match and deservedly so.
Não sei. Ah, não sei. Acho que tem que ver aqui, caso. Eu acho que eu coloquei em contra-ataque, mano. Eu não percebi se eu coloquei em contra-ataque ou não. Ah lá, tá no contra-ataque. Claro que eu jogo contra-ataque rápido, né? Você vai tentando fazer a jogada para ver se você sai um pouquinho desse. Eu vi. Oi, tô aqui. Ah, eu vi, peraí, eu tiro ele.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people.
And already we're underway here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter.
It's Dembele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ajax with the corner, there first. And the keeper beats it away. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Dembele!
Coloca balão desse, o jogador em vez de encaixar a bola, ele...
He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. Beckham gets a foot in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the...
Rummenigge!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pass is short and sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. Now this could be a chance. Beckham. That's beautifully weighted. Dembele. He has found a way through. And Beckham! That's another chance. Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Ajax have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He's been caught on it here. He's won on Rummenigge. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Rummenigge just about got everything right up to his effort, and I don't need to highlight the letdown.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Rummenigge. Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Dembele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Pedri. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Cantona. Shot at goal! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say
Essa
that
foi a
fortune
louca,
favors
cara.
the brave,
Foi lá
and
tudo
we've just seen
sozinha
an
lá fora.
example. This team has real personality and
Essa
character.
loucura dela também.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, what a climb! Goal! Corinthians! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Gilberto Silva does really well to win the ball there. Corinthians heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Nedved. And he's been shifted off it. And he's managed to get free. He's had a hit!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because support was arriving quickly.
É isso, cara.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Cantona. Rummenigge. Now it's Pedri. He's found a way through. Rummenigge. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Toda hora. Ele abandonar essa jogada de uma vez. Tá cortando para chutar. Depois de nada. O joguinho tá equilibrado. Tá voando, tropa. Galera.
Corinthians
Rapaziada,
heading to the
deixa esse like,
half-time
top
break with
demais,
a
rapaziada.
narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
E tropa, galera que não foi inscrita, mano, puder se inscrever, ainda perdemos um inscrito. Esse YouTube é foda, né?
And we're underway again. Rummenigge. And here's Cantona. Look at this. He's got the shot away. Oh, take
mestre, monstro.
Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, e aquele pênalti?
He's given a
É pênalti, rapaz. É
So
pênalti,
a
papai.
big chance now from 12 yards. Schmeichel looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And he's missed altogether.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's an excellent interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta. Here's Nedved. And it's Nedved. Rummenigge. Dembele. Could move up a gear here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gilberto Silva. Rummenigge. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. There's the hit! It's a goal!
Ajax clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Ajax get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Rui Costa.
Aqui não, Lu.
No way through.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 62
Nice sequence of passes this.
Vamos, Cantona.
It's in.
Rummenigge.
Vamos, Cantona. Boa noite, rapaziada. Sejam todos bem-vindos aí, mano. Acho na live puder deixar o like. Foi inscrito também, que estiver chegando aí agora também.
Decent hit.
Se puder se inscrever. Dá essa moral pra nós aí.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! Right back in the game. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser. Ajax showing...
Hits one! Goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cantona. And he welcomes it in.
Well,
Nossa, mano, esse cara dá muita sorte, velho. Meu Deus, mano.
But it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Aquele jogador foi pro papel da bola, foi pra bola.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nedved. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Corinthians clearly didn't help themselves by...
And the shot!
Minha virada.
Goal! Ajax! And the comeback is complete. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Ajax take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Perdendo o jogo até agora.
Ajax can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
No, that's been intercepted.
Mohamed
Mohamed Salah might just make this. And it's Deco. Nedved. Luis Suarez. Now it's Eto'o. That's a shade optimistic. Saliba. Oh, this looks sharp. We are into overtime. Nedved. And here's Ronaldinho. And it's Owen. Deco. Salah. Now it's Eto'o. Back into the middle.
É isso.
Good read, needed to be.
Parece que tá escancarado, né, velho? O cara dá um passe de primeira no alto assim tão rápido, né?
And time is up. Corinthians illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen...
É, cada dia mais desvalorizado.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Luis Suarez! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the
Tem que
goods,
jogar na
and
força
that
do
was
ódio
very
nesse
kind of him to oblige so early. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Maldini. Van Dijk. Kimmich. And Adams. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. Nedved. Barcola. And here's Bellingham. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Corinthians leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Great ball if he can get there. Luis Suarez. Barcola. Bellingham. That is good alertness. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. And it's Nesta. Barcola. He can run onto that. Vieira. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Suarez. Chance to... Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Corinthians are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice control. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Suarez. That's a fabulous ball. Owen is flagged offside. Mendy. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Nedved. Half an hour played now. Nedved, now the finish! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Corinthians
Jogar
clearly
na força do ódio,
executed
essa
that
porra,
with
mano.
considerable
Olha
confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
É. É isso aí, rapaziada. É nóis, mano. Tamo junto. Obrigado pela presença de todo mundo aí, mano. Agradeço de coração, hein, rapaziada. Agora eu fico aqui na dúvida se eu rodo milhões, que é a do Van Dijk, que a possibilidade de vir é zero, ou se nós tenta aqui, mas o Vini aqui não é. Esse Vini aqui chega a 101 também, 102. Aquele meu chega a 101, né? 102. Ah, é a mesma coisa, muita coisa não. Sim, meu Deus. Se eu tivesse finalizador nato, né? Long range. Toque de calcanhar, curva. Tem nada. Compensa não. Eu tenho sorte aqui já. 200 moeditas. E um homem. Isso aqui é top, hein? Mas não vem não, mano. Difícil vir, mas. Bora. Vamos ver se. Ah, tem nem especial, velho. Ou é especial? Sou já trola já vem, hein? Vem, demora. Ah, nem especial essa bosta. Mentira. Já pensou? É bait, mano. É bait essa porra, mano. Tomar no cu. Olha que caralho de jogo, mano. Já pensou se vem, mano? Olha que foda. Caralho, mano. Gelei aqui agora. Eu falei, puta, agora veio, mano. Falei, gelei aqui agora. Eu falei, pronto. Quer ver que eu te ouvindo? Fechou, rapaziada. Tamo junto, tropa. Até amanhã, rapaziada. Obrigadão a presença de todo mundo aí, mano. Galera que aguentou nós aí, suportou nós aí até agora. Tamo junto, viu, mano? Forte abraço a todos. Boa noite aí. Ótimo final de semana, né? E até amanhã, né? Fui.